This is not financial advice. I show you a bunch of them, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. I gotta say, family, if you hold even one XRP, you know what time it is. Write XRP in the chat. I told y'all in a previous video that I'm trying to buy it really, really, really low, or else I'm just gonna hold on because I can see XRP going up significantly long term. However, there's no guarantees on the market. So if I do buy in, and what will make me do it? I have to get in really, really low. And I want to give you a graphic example of that. Imagine the black line is where XRP has already moved. And then the dotted line is where I see it going in the future. Now there's some little details in there. Those of you that pay close attention to details will see this. The green line, the yellow line, and the red line. The green line is where my average is. I already bought it. My bags is all the way loaded up. The yellow line is where I would buy in on a low of this cycle if I happen to see it, because I just couldn't pass that up. And then the red line is where XRP is now. We may never come back down to the yellow line, and we may never come back down to the green line. But if we did come to the yellow line, then I just couldn't pass it up and I gotta buy it. So right now my bags are loaded and I see XRP potentially going up for the long term. No guarantees, but that's how I'm looking at it. But I'm gonna get you to the direct details on how we can get to the next step of the ladder on XRP, because it moves like that. And I want to encourage you to join the masterclass tonight. This is one you do not want to miss. It is at 8 p.m. Eastern today, October 5th, 2025, Sunday. And if you're on the West Coast, it's at 5 p.m. Pacific. This is gonna be Larry Jones, Keenan Grace, and Chris Sane. This is the masterclass for the pathway to freedom. It's $97, a one-time payment. You will receive a recording if you can't make it, but only if you secure your seat before it's totally full. And you will have the ability to re-watch it once you secure your seat. I look forward to seeing y'all in that live masterclass, family. Do not miss out on this one. The link is in the top of the description, and it's also pinned to the top comment. I want to get to some of the specifics on XRP, because this is going to be the last XRP video that you're really going to need, to be honest with you. I'm going to post more about it, but this is the one that you need to see. XRP has an all-time high of $3.84. That's currently called a resistance level, like a ceiling. It doesn't mean that it can't get past it, but it means that when it gets up there, it resists going towards 4 because it's kind of stuck at 384. But once we get above that, then we can start seeing that acceleration towards your $5 and your $6 and even beyond. But me personally, I'm only willing to buy more XRP in this current stage at about 161. Keenan, I can't believe that you think it's going to 161. Yeah, where my notepad at, man? I'm tired of knucklehead, man. Bop, bop, bop. This the board of education. I gotta bang somebody up with it. Why? Because you're not listening. Those of you who hear me, you hear me. I'm holding XRP. I don't think it's gonna come to 161, but if it did, that's a price that I just say I cannot pass up buying it down there. For me personally, you got to have a plan. Some of y'all winging it and have no plan, and this is why you are not going to hit that full potential, because you don't have a strategy and you don't have a plan. And you got to get in the right circles so that you could think like that. You want to think. People ask you, yo man, when you getting XRP? I know exactly when I'm getting XRP. And I know 2 ways to go about it. One, if it drop it like it's hot all the way down to where I can't pass it up, I want to buy it down there. But if it don't, then I'm just going to hold on until we get to the next leg up on XRP above the 384. But why would you buy it over there? Family, because I'm a technical trader. I'm a person who looks at the charts, and I play the supports, and then I play the breakouts as well. Because when things break out to the higher point, then they could break out to the next stage. So it's like this. Tom Lee, who is an analyst on Wall Street, he has said this a while ago. He said, listen, you should have 1 to 2% of your portfolio in cryptocurrency. He was on CNBC posting this and they laughed in his face. You know why that's interesting, family? Because at that time, Bitcoin was $5,000, but it had just pumped up from 3,000 to 5,000. People say, oh man, you buying it at 5,000? It used to be 3,000 a month ago. You buying it high. And now Bitcoin is 125,000, just hit a new all-time high again. And I got a post in a video yesterday of somebody who I really want to really shake up, right? Enough, I'm taking the gloves off. I want to shake you up and hit you with the notepad. Hold up. Bah. Why? Keenan, you will buy some Bitcoin at 121,000? The answer is yes. The answer is yes, because I'm dollar cost averaging in, because I have a plan, because I'm trying to become a crypto millionaire. I'm not trying to just think, oh man, I don't know what to do. I got a specific plan and I'm going to execute the plan. And then we're going to look back a decade later and Bitcoin could very well be at 500,000, if not 200,000 or whatever it's going to be. And then next thing you know, buying it at 121 looks good. I actually was buying Bitcoin at $600, but I would still buy it at 121,000. Why? Because I can see that Bitcoin is almost the crypto equivalent of buying the S&P 500. It's almost that. So since it is, then that means over time, this thing is just going up. They're not making any new Bitcoin, family. They're not making any new Bitcoin. There's only ever going to be 21 million Bitcoins that exist. So that means the money that's pumping in is only going to blow up the price of Bitcoin. But I am smart. How? I understand that there's a crypto winter that can come. I understand that the institutions could just get out of it and then try to get back in low. What would I do? I would buy it again back low. If Bitcoin dropped from 121 and came all the way to 50, Keen and Grace, what are you doing? I'm going to buy more. I'm going to double down. I'm going to triple down, because everybody who has ever done that in the past has been getting paid hand over fist. Does it mean that past results are going to guarantee future results? No, that's not how it works. But that's why I'm willing to allocate a part of my portfolio to cryptocurrency. I don't need to be all in on it. What I need to do is have a plan with this, have a plan with the S&P 500, have a plan with XRP, have a plan with Apple, have a plan with Nvidia. And this is why I'm financially free and financially savvy, because I make plans. I don't make excuses. It's often more profitable to believe that you can than to believe that you can't. I believe that I can make money with XRP. I believe that I can make money with Bitcoin. I believe that I can make money with all of these things. And this is why you see me having levels of success and being able to talk to you about it. I want to pour into you some more information about XRP. The surge above the $3 mark is starting to put traders' eyes on a $4 mark, because Bitcoin is hitting fresh highs, they're saying. So they're saying, like I said yesterday, and it's funny how Wall Street always does this. They always late to the party and slow to the show. They're saying that Bitcoin is like the tide and it's raising all of the ships around it. And XRP is one of those ships. People believe in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency even more. So then things like XRP get to have some of that residual and pump up too. Check this out. They said XRP ETFs, not the spot ETF. The spot ETF is like a 1-for-1. These are like the leveraged ETFs in a way. There's 2 XRP ETFs that are listed right here. And they said that there's a surge as the SEC is shut down and it's triggering $8 billion of flow and speculation. So people are actually looking into XRP even more these days because of that. So what I want to do is show you a thing that you might not have known how to do. Like I said, it's going to be the last XRP video that you really need if you want to buy it now. I asked you before to write buy, hold, or sell as to what you are doing, because I need you to have a plan. At this current point, I'm not buying XRP. My bags are loaded. I bought it low. I don't want to buy it again unless it's low. That's how I'm playing it. If you buying it now, here's a way that you could go about it if you so choose. Talk to your financial advisor, but I got you. Go to XRP on Coinbase. You see at the bottom where it says buy and sell, click on that button, and then this is going to pop up where it says buy, sell, and convert. You're going to click buy where it says buy crypto with cash. And then at the very top, I circled it right with my handwriting. One-time order. You're going to click that. What's going to pop up is it's going to say reoccurring buy, set up automatic daily, weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly purchases. I circled it right here in my handwriting for you. Boom, click on that. You can choose to buy XRP daily with small amounts. Choose the frequency daily, weekly. That's how you can dollar cost average in and set it and forget it on the big cryptocurrencies that you currently like without having to try to catch these low prices. I've already caught the low prices. Many people who are following me already caught the low prices, and people still want to get in now, which if XRP is very likely to do what everybody's saying it's going to do, then it makes sense to dollar cost average in now. But some of us don't need to. This is why Keen and Grace is still an XRP bull. However, I don't want to buy it now because my bags are already loaded. And I got a question for you. Are your bags loaded on XRP, or do you need to get more of it? You be the judge. So family, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you in that masterclass tonight. If you do not have your seat secured, family, lock it in right now. I'll see y'all over there, family. Do not miss out on this one, and take care.